You've worked for decades, planning, saving, and finally you retire. But then comes the big question no one really prepares you for. What now? Retirement isn't just about money and free time. It's about finding purpose, passion, and meaning in this brand new chapter of life. Welcome to Retirement Unscripted, the show that helps you make smart, simple money moves so you can retire on your terms. Today, we're going to get into something a little deeper and find the purpose in retirement, what comes next. So, we'll go over a few points in this episode. Hope you enjoy this. If you're retiring soon or already retired and asking yourself, what's next? Then this episode is for you. Let's dive in and start designing retirement you love. Number one, retirement is not the end. It's a new chapter. As we're going through our life, we understand that many people focus so much time on the financial side that they forget retirement is also a lifestyle change. When you think about this, our entire lives, we lead up to this point where we're going to work, right? We go to elementary school, we go to junior high, and then we get to college, and everything that we do prepares us for retirement. We're doing everything to work and save money and get to the place where we can actually finally retire. And it's a big change because everything that we've done up until this point is leading to this actual time. And it is one of the scariest things ever. So when you're viewing retirement, view it as an opportunity to reinvent yourself, explore interests, define what truly makes life meaningful. Because for so long, we've worked for this company and almost have our identity attached to where we worked and what we did. And now you get a fresh start and you get to think about how you really want to do things at this point in your life. So I think it makes sense to really dig deep and find out what makes life truly meaningful to you at this time. The second thing that I want to talk about is exploring new hobbies, passions, and new skills. A lot of times you start working, and because you work so much, you may not have time to do some of the things that you've loved. And it's been so long since you've done some of those things that you might not even remember what you used to like to do. So what I would do is I would encourage you to reconnect with hobbies that you didn't have time to do while you were working. I mean, whether it's painting, gardening, writing, or even learning new technology. Like there's so many different things that you haven't been able to do that now, because you have all this free time, you have an opportunity to do them. So your hobbies are going to support your mental health and it creates a sense of accomplishment. I mean, one of the things that when I hear that, when you are working, the biggest sense of accomplishment, sometimes you get work awards, like for, maybe hitting some sales goals. You get to go on trips. You get to go, maybe get some time off. You get a lot of different things when you hit these milestones at work. So what are some of the accomplishments that you were going to be able to have while you're retired? And I think these hobbies lend themselves to something that you can accomplish, whether it's putting a new deck on the backyard, whether you do that yourself, whether it's restoring an old vehicle, whether it's learning how to cook a new recipe. Keep yourself going, because this helps you mentally. And it's one of those things that as you, lose out on going to work, or as you move on from going to work, sometimes, this is my third point, it's hard to stay socially connected. Retirement can lead to isolation. And so I would definitely very, very much so encourage you to join like local clubs, volunteering, participating in community events. Like there's a lot of stuff that's probably going on in your local community. And if there's not something going on in there, then you can find a retirement community that will also give you those social connections and interactions that we all long for in our life. So I would definitely say that's something that you can do. But in addition to that, how like staying socially active helps improve your emotional well-being and overall life satisfaction. Some of those connections that you're going to be able to make with people that you didn't know are going to increase your life satisfaction, being able to help people, being able to connect with people, share life stories, those kind of things all help you in this time of transition and reestablishing who you are. The fourth thing that I want to tell you is consider, some part-time work, consulting, or even mentorship. Many retirees find fulfillment in sharing their expertise, and pursuing flexible work in areas that they enjoy. One of the things that I actually enjoy doing is every week I go play golf with a group of retirees. There's about 4 to 5 of them, and we go out and we play all the time. And what I get out of this, the reason why I love doing it is just listening to the stories that they tell, listening to the lives that they live, and listening to the things that they would do different if they could. There's nothing more. I think that we both look forward to it. I think the retirees that I hang out look forward to it. And I always look forward to it because I learn something every time I'm there. And so I love to let uh, retirees or just older folks in general pour into to me because they have so much knowledge and expertise. And it's always fun to do it on the golf course because that's usually where we have it. There is a rise of people that are just semi-retired and how like contributing to a cause like mentoring younger professionals and freelance can add both purpose and supplemental income. Some of these mentorships do have cost to them. But if there's things like freelancing that you like to do, maybe you had something that you're really good at in the professional world and you're saying, you know what, I can get paid for that now. So this is something that you can look at, maybe supplementing some of your income, but definitely filling in some of that free time by pouring into younger people. The next thing is setting personal goals beyond financial milestones. Okay. And the reason why I had to make sure I said that is because we always have a list of financial milestones. You've had a list of things that you wanted to try to accomplish since you started working 30 years ago. But now let's create a list of personal, social, and wellness goals for retirement. What do you want to do personally? What are some social things that you want to do more of that you didn't do when you were working? Whether it's traveling to 5 new places, improving fitness, or starting a personal project. That is all stuff that I think you should be trying to do now. Having clear personal goals helps retirees maintain motivation and a sense of purpose. One of the things that I do find with retired folks is that sometimes we have been so entangled, or not necessarily entangled, but we've been so attached to our identity with where we work that when we leave that place, sometimes it's hard for us to find a sense of motivation or purpose. So, what I'll say is, if you're struggling with any of those things, if this episode helps you today, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can get notified new episodes are available. Until next time, my name is Emlen Miles-Mattingly, and continue living unscripted retirement.